And next part of the 23rd Annual Paper Modelers Convention. You have Linda Kemp's tables. She has 2 tables this year.
Yeah, you can look around.
Linda likes little miniatures, a lot of various things, mainly houses, cottages, villages.
I got a mat like this. But a lot of these are fish.
Very fine filigree bird cage.
In the sewing section.
Yeah, I've got some good, that I do have, I got some good scissors.
And instead of bone helicoptered in.
Thank you, Linda.
A little cased village.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what do they call bone fold or whatever it is, you know, it's a, sort of a flat. Okay.
On a whimsical note, colorful robots and a dinosaur toy.
You mean when you're scoring the back?
2 years ago, we had the theme for the show Oktoberfest, anything German. And Linda made this very nice little model. I think it's a Rembrandt painting, The Night Watch. There's a postcard of the painting and her rendition in paper of it. Medieval castle, animals and small buildings, cottages, churches, castles. Miss Isabella, Pauline, Margarita, Consuelo, Mouse.
You've got steady hands.
Occasionally.
So what's the story with this?
Okay.
Is this a fire truck? Frank?
It is in a fire service. I don't know.
I need to grab one of these.
Fire service, so that's it.
All right.
It's getting grabbed.
I made 2 copies of this, so that the second copy I could go.
Every little building here is small, and there's a smaller exact copy right beside it.
Tweezers are
Did you find the other light?
awkward.
Nope,
Once you
I
do,
bought another kid.
Now this is like a bellows, and you
I needed 3 lights.
hit your fist against the part that says 0,
4 lights I lost.
and the little rocket takes off under compressed air.
It'll turn up one day.
This is her fish tank.
Move out.
Fish in space. They're flying fish. And this year's theme is It Flies.
That's a good tip.
64 buildings and 1 piano in 1 box. And a fish tank. We come to the last room, the caucus room, which is the one that I'm set up in. But first we'll take a look at Peter Heish's table. He sells paper models, and he's got a wide selection here for sale.
I have the blueprints of the house, so I use the blueprints for dimensions.
Along with some built-up models to give you an idea of what's capable with all the kits he sells. Even a dodo.
We went to England and we went to the Harry Potter Museum, and they have all the paper models there, which are fantastic to see, and they're all like.
Yeah. If you look at some of the builders magazines and stuff that show you the architectural models.
Well, it stands out from all your other models because it's like.
Peter, do you still sell your kits on the internet?
This
Yes.
is built from stuff.
Now's the time for your commercial.
www.hbprecisioncar.com.
There you have it, where you can get these wonderful kits.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
This is an English tutor.
Okay, this is the common table, where various models can be put on display without having to go for an entire table. Maybe you only have a couple that you like, you want to have exhibited. That's what the common table is for. Very nice ships here.
And then
Aircraft,
this did
World
not
War
come-
I.
This did not come with the kit. Somebody done a paper model group.
It looks like the string bag, the sop,
Supposedly,
not the sop, but what am I saying? Swordfish. The angler nest.
it wouldn't go in. It wouldn't
And
go
one
in.
that has been covered with tin foil
So I
and embossed.
pretend like it's.
Has a
big.
very nice cockpit interior in there.
Steve, you wanna take a look at my,
Got Jim Baker's
probably
table.
described it wrong. I said catalog of his designs, you probably thought it was the designs.
No, that's what I thought, that's what I took you over there.
Okay, all right, very good.
Somewhere. And, excuse me,
No,
Jack?
make it fly, make it fly.
Ah, Here, stand back. No, I will not make it.
I'm sure you pick it up and you go.
Zoomerator?
Yep.
How's
There you
that?
go. Very good. Thank you.
I'm sorry, that's me. Thank
When I
you.
was, I took flying lessons, and this, the paper cup was the first one I flew, so. It has a little kind of dear to the heart.
A little pagoda castle
Yeah.
and a beautiful cathedral.
As I told
A lot of
everybody else,
fun.
I went through to count pages and things like that.
Really
I did not
Shank.
build kits to make sure that the page that has the part number 5
Steam
is there,
tractor.
Whatever, so if there's something when you look at it and you.
And it has the generator at the front.
Uh,
A lot of carnival circuses would use these old steam tractors that had a generator mounted on them to power all the rides and the lights at the carnival or fair. Nice Mercedes. The green truck. That's the Elcan kit.
You know, what the description was.
I think that's cute.
Over 100 of them, so I was not gonna take a picture. But if people had questions, I was gonna answer them. You know, you're coming out pretty well. The alligator was asked by Delpino and Colin. Okay. So that's gone.
Is that a house wren?
The house ever in? Yeah.
I hate those things. They get into my barn and they crap all over everything.
Well, better than
Are you
pigeons.
standing there, or did you see us? Do you follow us?
Don't look up and have your mouth open at the same time.
No.
Finally, we come to my tables, and I have a little rotating display table under 4 of my models. See, Lufthansa, Super Connie, Superstar Constellation to be precise. The Planet Express from Futurama, early German Taube, Horton from World War II, the R100, the mooring mast,
Yeah, it's amazing.
Swiss Air DC-6, Carl's house from up with Carl alongside. This is a Saturn V F1 first stage sustainer engine. It's in 1/48th scale. This is a Junkers G38. They actually built 2 of these, and they actually did fly with people sitting inside the wing looking at the greenhouse to where they were heading very rapidly. This is the flying wing from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Time Flies, Howl's Moving Castle. I'll let it come around here.
And every news channel has a different expert. So is dealing with something that we did.
I spent over 5 months making this one, and the tongue is removable, and you can close the mouth. Little UFO and the V2 rocket. This is the USS Enterprise. The saucer section is a pizza. The engine nacelles are cigarettes. The main body is a beer can. So it's potty hotty with USS Enterprise. Buzz Lightyear.
Some of the JSC is new.
The Japanese Dragon, which dragons fly, of course. I actually made 2 of these, and they are mirror copies of each other. I use them as the supports for a Japanese I-53 submarine in 1/72nd scale. So I thought we can put the dragon on a different display and bring it down for the show because it flies. And we come to, yes, it's Japanese, but I'll translate it roughly, Atragon, or as the Japanese called it, Go Tango. It was a 1964 science fiction movie based on a large I-class submarine that was turned into a super ship with jet engines, torpedoes, missiles, laser cannons, an auger in the front to drill through solid rock. Atragon, with complete interior. Took 9 months of work to get this thing done. Then the old TWA Moonliner.
3,000 pounds of paper before he went from his home to a retirement settlement.
Adderall,
Passed away.
which was a steam-powered aircraft, 1890s era. They said it left the ground under its own power, but it couldn't have flown far, and it was not carrying a passenger or pilot. This is the converter car from the Hanna-Barbera cartoon series Wacky Races. 1950s era vertical takeoff experimental fighter. World War I Falls D-12. The engineer ship from Prometheus. V1. And a 1/33rd scale DC-3. This one is from Martinair,
I
Holland.
still haven't thrown all the pages away. Matt Vance, bless his heart, says, don't throw anything away. And I said, you looked at my face.
And that concludes the 23rd Annual Paper Modelers Convention. I hope you liked it. Come back next year for even more.